What's up, everybody? Welcome to You Know What to Do, and a Peace with Netta. And on today's episode is a re-recording of angel numbers 111, 111, and 1111. The last video, I didn't like how it turned out when it uploaded, so I'm re-recording it. And so yeah, here we go. So I've been seeing angel numbers for like the past year or two. And when it first was happening, I was like, oh shoot, like why I keep seeing 111, 333, 444. And then I had to like figure out and research what did it mean, and I was going within trying to figure out what did it mean. But the information I'm about to share with you is just surface level. Because when you see these numbers mean different things to different people. But I'm going to give y'all a common meaning. But ultimately, when you're seeing these numbers, that means that something is activating within your soul. Like you're waking up, your conscious is waking up. Like you're going to a next level, especially when you see numbers. The universal language is nothing but mathematics and physics. So numbers make up this universe, matrix, whatever you want to call it, right? And numbers, just like Tesla, the numbers 369, if you understand those numbers, you will understand the universal language. So here we go. So I'm going to start with synchronicity. So when you're seeing these numbers, it is a synchronicity, and the synchronicity is nothing but a coincidence, okay? Meaningful coincidences. So let's start with 1, angel number 1, or spiritual number 1. And that means leadership qualities, right? Ascension process. Well, actually, that's 111. But when it's 1, you can tell that you're starting to ascend. So leadership, optimism, positive energy, and ambition and new beginnings. So anytime you see a number 1, that's the surface level. Just like if your life path number is a 1, you definitely have leadership qualities. Okay, so master number 11, right? That means there is a portal. That is a portal, and you are a light worker, or you are just here to help and serve humanity. You have the talents, the skills, and the ability to serve others and to help and support others become their best self. So there is something important, like your purpose in this life, in this lifetime, in this world is very important. So that means like get to work, understand your purpose, understand yourself, explore yourself, find what you love, but also take action when it comes to your purpose. Okay? Yes, and that's also number 11 is inspiration, enlightenment. You're welcoming joy, excitement, and it has everything to do with your inner power. So when you're definitely seeing a master number, and master numbers are two digits, right? So yeah. So 111, 111 is, okay, I just said 111, that's 3. 1111, excuse me, is spiritual activation, energy, having better self-esteem. Because when you see an 1111, that means you need to watch your vibration. What frequency are you on? Because remember, everything is energy. And the law of energy and vibration. Everything is made up of energy, and the vibration is just the movement of the energy. So we all run at a different frequency. So what frequency are you on? Are you on a lower frequency or a higher frequency, right? So think of it as a radio station. If you're clear on your thoughts and your emotions, then you're fine-tuned into a station. But if you're not, you're just going to be in that static, that shh, you know? So have some higher self-esteem, and if you have low self-esteem, that means you're vibrating on a low frequency. It's a symbol of truth and purity, and that reminds me of my eye, right? Be yourself, have faith in yourself, please believe in yourself, and it's a daily practice. You don't just wake up and be like, I believe in myself. I feel like it's daily and persistent, because there's always something that is going to, try to challenge that in your mind. But that's why we reprogram our minds. And you tell yourself daily, you love yourself, and how confident, and having that high self-esteem. Especially if you have low self-esteem, or you're just learning to reprogram your mind, or you're losing an old program and you're reprogramming your mind for changes, then you definitely have to be repetitive and persistent and have that self-discipline. Even though we dealing with angels and the spiritual realm, and that's very magical, and all things are possible, all things, it's limitless, but we also have to do our part, and to be resilient, persistent, consistent, and have that self-discipline. And self-discipline does not mean that you be a hard ass on yourself. It means loving yourself and actually visualizing, having that imagination, knowing that you can, all your dreams is possible. But you have to have that more than willpower. You have to align your willpower with the higher will. Because willpower only will get you so far. But if you have that imagination, you can visualize, but also take action every day to doing the things that you love to do, then that's golden. And a lot of people are afraid and are fearful. That's why we have to learn to walk in love and understand what love is, right? So yes, a deceased loved one may be trying to contact you. Anytime, like, anybody that's deceased, a deceased loved one tries to contact you, you can tell. You could smell their scent. Sometimes flashes of, you just start thinking about them. You can feel them, things like that. And set an intention and take action. I just said that, take action on all your goals and your dreams and whatever you want to do, and just be persistent. Because we do live in a society where it's like everything is quick, microwave. And that's what people see on TV or just hearing from other people, but you don't see other people process. So don't let the process punk you out. And if you put in that work and all your stuff come true, everything, trust me, everything will come true. When it does, I think that you'll even be even more humble, and you'll have more gratitude for it, because you put in that work. Like, ain't nobody can tell you nothing. No, let me stop. But you put in that work for it, And everything is a result, like I said, of our energy and our vibration, of everything that you eat. I have this coaching method that I call the EAT method. Emotion, action, and thought. And, it's actually double E. I always say energy, emotion, action, thought. But I'm going to leave it at emotion, action, thought today. Because your emotions, you got to master your emotions, how you're feeling, your actions, what actions are you taking daily, and not only action, align action, and not only action as just in physical action, but your action as far as your thoughts. Like, what thoughts are you letting seep in your mind? That's still an action. So if you can master your thoughts and just let the negative thoughts flow, and then continue to be repetitive with the positive reinforcement, you know? So watch what you're eating, watch what you're intaking, what you're watching. Like, that's really, 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 really important. Like, some songs be in my head sometimes, and I don't listen to certain things. But when I want to quiet my mind, if I'm meditating and a song, one of my favorite songs come up in my head, I be like, okay, you need to do more meditating than listening to music. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I just know that certain images may pop up in my mind. That's why I watch certain things on TV. Like, I don't watch negative, I try not to watch negative things, before I go to sleep, or something that has a bunch of violence. It has to be funny, you know. So watch what you eat, mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? Because that all makes up our reality within this world, in this life. And yeah, so angel number 1, master number 11, and 1111. So if you are seeing these synchronicities, I'm just scratching the surface level, and do know that your DNA is being activated and you're ascending, you're going to a next level. And even though I was seeing these numbers 2 years ago, it was making a shift in my consciousness. Like, I was growing spiritually. So I had to learn to figure out what these meanings meant. And I'm going even deeper into learning more of what these meanings mean, of what these numbers mean. So I would definitely have another video for you guys to go deeper, more into the numbers and numerology and how the numbers make up this universe as well. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed doing it over, and I love you guys. Peace.